Skylit nebulous here.
Crime's a disease, and I'm the only cure. Night streets burn while the weak stay pure. One man, one code, no mercy, no fear. I clean the city till the darkness disappears. I don't wear a badge, I don't answer to the law. I learned the city's language from the things I never saw. Every alley got a secret, every corner got a name. Every siren in the distance tells me somebody's playing games. I move when the city sleeps, underneath the street lights, watching from the rooftops, waiting for the green light. They know something's coming when the engines start to slow. When the criminals look up and see a shadow below. No speech, no warning, no need to explain. I came to make the predators afraid of the rain. The city raised me rough, the city taught me cold. I saw good people disappear while the wicked took control. So I wrote myself a code and I live by every line. Never cross the innocent, never leave the guilty behind. Crime's a disease and I'm the only cure. Night streets burn while the weak stay pure. One man, one code, no mercy, no fear. I clean the city till the darkness disappears. But every night I wonder how much darkness I can take. How many monsters can I stop before I become the same? Because vengeance wears a mask that looks a lot like justice. And every step into the shadows makes the difference harder to trust. So I keep my eyes open, keep my hands under control. I don't fight for anger, I fight to protect the soul. There's a line that I won't cross, even when the night gets loud. Cause being feared is easy, being better is harder. The city's still bleeding, but I'm still on patrol. Another night, another siren, another name on the scroll. They can call me whatever they want, they can say I'm out of my mind. As long as somebody makes it home, I'll keep walking through the night. Crime's a disease, and I'm still the cure. When the sun comes up, the streets will look the same, but somewhere in the darkness, a little less evil remains.
Aim elsewhere.
Should have been quieter. Oh, you're mine.
Reverse.
Don't disappoint me. Now is the time.
Quiet.
opens and splits the world in two. Concrete starts shaking underneath the sky gone blue. Some disappear beneath the surface of the earth, falling through the centuries to somewhere they were never meant to reach. Down below the daylight fades, trees grow where the city used to stand. Strange creatures moving through the fog, and nobody knows what kind of world they're in. Monsters in the distance, footprints bigger than a car. Ancient skies above us, unfamiliar stars, no roads, no signals, no way to call back home. Just a group of survivors realizing they're alone. But above the surface, people watch the ground, searching through the wreckage, trying to track them down. Every second matters, every minute could be the last. They refuse to leave them buried underneath the past. Two worlds divided, one above, one below. One fighting to survive, one refusing to let them go. Down in the ancient world, we learned to stay alive. Build a fire from the branches, keep watch through the night. Something starts circling us from somewhere in the trees. Then everybody goes silent, because something saw us first. We run through the jungle while the ground begins to shake. Every step behind us tells us something's wide awake. No weapon strong enough, no shelter built to last. So we keep moving forward while the creatures give chase fast. Meanwhile above us they're drilling through the stone, following the signals from the people they call home. They don't know what's beneath them or how deep the fracture goes, but they'll tear apart the planet just to bring their people home. They won't leave us down here, we won't die alone. Two sides of one broken world, fighting to get home. Then the sky begins to rumble, and the ancient ground starts breaking. A path opens through the darkness like the world itself is waking. We see lights above us after months beneath the ground, and for the first time since we fell, we hear the rescue sound. People reaching through the darkness, hands reaching through the stone. Different worlds divided, but everybody is coming home. The creatures scream behind us, the tunnel starts to fall. We run toward the light together, while the whole earth starts to crawl. One final jump, one final breath, and suddenly we're standing where the world began again. The hole closes behind us, the sky returns to blue, but deep beneath the surface, something ancient is still awake. broken, but I never stayed that way. Spent my first years fighting just to make it through the day. They saw weakness when they looked at me. Never imagined what that weakness would eventually make of me. I grew into something they couldn't recognize, something beyond the limits, written in their minds. The more I changed, the more they backed away, until the people who once ignored me started hunting me someday. Now they chasing every shadow just to find where I hide. Black cars through the city, helicopters in the sky. They don't know what I'm capable of, and that's what makes them scared. They aren't chasing who I used to be, they're chasing what appeared. I'm broken, but I became more than human. Now the whole world wants to know, the whole world wants to know what I've been doing. They chase me through the night, but they don't understand. The thing they're most afraid of is the power in my hands. They call me dangerous, call me something they can't control. They wanna put a cage around the power with no soul, but every time they corner me, I disappear again. Cause you can't capture something that was never meant to bend. I remember being helpless, remember needing someone near. Now entire armies run whenever I appear. Funny how the same world that never saw my pain now sends everything it had just to make me disappear. I don't want that throne, I don't need that fame. I just wanna understand what happened when I changed. Was I born this way, or did the suffering create something that could finally stand above the limits of its fate? They keep hunting, but I'm done running from the chase. I turn around and let them finally see my face. The sirens stop, the helicopters freeze, cause fear works both ways when you standing in front of me. Was born broken, but I became more than human. They made me their enemy before they knew what I was becoming. They chased me through the darkness, tried to erase my name. But every step they took behind me only made me stronger in the game. Now they fear me, not because I want them to, but because they finally see what I had to become to make it through. I don't run anymore. Let them come find me. Let them come find me.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Enemy! Clear the air! Reload! Cover me!
Override activated. Power pickaxe.
All my life, I feared everything I saw. Every shadow in the room, every sound behind the door, every voice in the darkness, every face I couldn't read. I was running from the world, I was running from my fears. I carried every nightmare like a weight upon my chest, never knowing if tomorrow would be worse than what was next. I learned to keep my head down, learned to hide what was inside, till something woke within me that I couldn't recognize. All my life I was afraid, till I became something they couldn't break. All the things that made me run made me stronger than I'd ever become. Now I look into the darkness and I don't look away, 'cause the thing I feared the most became the power I became. I remember every moment when I wished that I could disappear, every time the world got quiet. And I listened for the fear, but the fear kept building something underneath my skin. And the more I faced the darkness, the more I found what lived within. Now the same things that once haunted me don't have a hold. I can hear the silence speaking, I can feel the world unfold. I don't need to be fearless, I just learned how to stand. Now the power that was hidden is alive inside my head. All my life I was afraid, till I became something they couldn't break. All the things that made me run made me stronger than I'd ever become. No, I know. I look into the darkness and I don't look away, 'cause the thing I feared the most became the power I became. I was afraid of the night, now I walk through it alone. Afraid of what was waiting, now I know what I become. Every scar, every nightmare, every moment I survived was turning me into something I was waiting to arrive. So if the darkness comes looking, let it find me standing tall. I spent my whole life running, I don't run anymore at all. I became what I was searching for when I had nowhere to turn, and everything I feared became a fire in which I burned. All my life I was afraid, till I became something they couldn't break. Now the darkness knows my name, and the fear that once controlled me isn't controlling me again. I don't know what I am, but I know what I became. Everything I feared helped create my name. Three skies split open at the edge of the night. Three worlds crashing together underneath one dying light. The horizon starts folding, reality losing its shape. And something from the darkness has escaped. Sirens in the distance, cities losing power. Every second getting closer to the final hour. Heroes from different worlds standing side by side, knowing whatever's coming can't be stopped by running and hiding. Different faces, different histories, different worlds, different enemies. But when the universe starts coming apart, you either stand together or watch it all depart. The sky is burning, the ground starts shaking. Every reality is bending, every boundary breaking. Three worlds collide and there's nowhere left to hide. Something ancient is rising from the other side. They came from different worlds, but they're fighting for the same. No matter what they call themselves, they know this isn't just a game. One has the strength to move the mountains, one can command the storm. One has survived 1,000 wars, one was never meant to be born. And somewhere beyond the stars, a presence watches from the dark. Not a king, not a god. Something older than the worlds themselves. It doesn't want the planet, it wants everything. So we run through collapsing cities while the skyline turns red. Every second feels like another world is reaching its end. The heroes keep advancing while the darkness fills the sky. Because sometimes saving everything means refusing to die. No backup coming, no second chance, no perfect plan, just one last stand. Three worlds are falling, but we are still here. Three realities breaking, but we refuse to disappear. If the universe wants a war, then let it bring the night. We'll stand inside the ending and turn the darkness into light. The stars start disappearing, the final wall comes down. But instead of watching everything die, we make our final stand now. World against world, reality against reality. Everything we ever were, standing in one place. And when the last sky opens, we don't run, we rise. We rise.
Thanks for watching. Drop a like. Mighty Nebula 6 out. Fortnite Legends. We'll see you next time. Peace.